So I'm going to take us on the route out away from the test centre. We're going to be going ahead at this little roundabout. Second exit. So to do that, we're approaching the left-hand lane, keeping an eye on everybody else, making sure it's safe to go, and then again follow the left-hand rounds, because quite often there's cars on your right there, so we don't want to be straight line in that roundabout. That might not end particularly well. So we're coming up to the next roundabout. We're going to go first exit left at this roundabout. So on approach, I'll be bringing that speed right down and popping it into second gear just about here, keeping an eye out on these pedestrian crossings in case you need to stop. Then at the roundabout, checking to your right and then proceeding. This crossing's on red, so we're going to have to slow down and probably stop. Just managed to make it before we completely stopped. At the next roundabout, we're going to be following the road ahead. It's the first exit, but it's ahead. Checking behind, checking out the roundabout in plenty of time. A nice rolling first. We might not need to completely stop there. And then just signalling to exit. So the route that we're going to do now is, as we're approaching Roman Roundabout, we're going to go second exit ahead, and then when we get to the following roundabout, Denbigh Roundabout by IKEA, we're actually going to be turning right. That's quite a tricky one on that spiral roundabout. So I'm just going to check mirrors, put a signal on, check blind spot, and we're going to move across into lane 2. This lane 2 will then become the middle lane on approach to Roman Roundabout. Again, just keeping an eye out what's behind, and just nice and gradually just bringing that speed down. So quite often here you'll need a nice blocker or a helper, so keep an eye out on the other cars as well. That might just help you get out. As we come out, we're going to go into this far right lane, and then we're going to hug the inside of the roundabout. No need for a signal, and we're going to exit here into lane 2. Just be careful around there that you don't drift out into the left-hand lane. We're going to mirror signal right, and we're going to go into the right lane for this one. Now be really, really careful with your lanes at this roundabout. It's a spiral, so the inside lane that we're in now will take us to the outside lane, which is the one that we want to exit. So you see that lane's taken us now into the middle lane, and we just keep following this lane, Now that takes us into the left-hand lane, or the outside lane. We're going to mirror signal left and stay in that lane. Just be careful at that roundabout that you don't drift out to your right. And then here, the road narrows, so we just need to be checking for any potential overtakers in that right-hand lane. So this is the next double roundabout. We're going to approach in the left-hand lane. We're going ahead at both roundabouts. So we move out into the right-hand lane, and we're going ahead here. No need for a signal, just check it's safe. Proceed if it is, and then we can check mirrors and signal to exits.